Hi everybody, my name is Marcus Vickers. In this short video, I'll walk you through the simple pros and cons of ergonomic practices that can help prevent musculoskeletal injuries at work. Whether that be sitting at a desk or in a warehouse setting, we will focus on posture, lifting, and workstation setup. These small changes can have a big impact on your everyday life as well as the feeling at work. Thank you. This is an example of bad posture while working at a desk. Notice the rounded shoulders and bent neck. This kind of posture puts strain on your neck, shoulders, and lower back. If this becomes a habit, it can lead to chronic pain and long-term injuries. Let's fix that setup, shall we? First, I would adjust the chair so your feet are flat and your knees are at a 90-degree angle, as shown in the picture. Next, make sure the monitor is at eye level so you are not looking up or down. This will keep your neck at the right posture. Keep your keyboard and mouse closed and your wrists straight while typing. This neutral posture helps reduce fatigue and strain during the day. I am now going to present to you a work-related safety technique video on how to set up an ergonomic workspace. Now let's take a look at proper lifting techniques. In the illustration provided, you'll see both the correct and incorrect ways to lift. Safe lifting is critical to preventing musculoskeletal injuries in the workplace, particularly back strains and sprains. According to OSHA, using proper lifting techniques significantly reduce the risk of injury and support long-term health and productivity. Here's an example of how to lift safely. Begin by planning the lift. Know the weight of the object and check your path for any obstacles or tripping hazards. Stand with your feet shoulder width apart for stability and position yourself close to the object. Then bend at the knees, not at the waist. This is very important while keeping your back straight and your core engaged. Lift using the strength of your legs, not your back. Hold the object close to your body and avoid twisting while lifting or carrying objects. If you need to change direction, pivot with your feet instead of turning your torso. OSHA also recommends using mechanical aids such as dollies, hand trucks, or forklifts when handling heavy or awkward items. Always ask for help if an object is too heavy to lift safely on your own. By following these safe lifting techniques, we can reduce workplace injuries, minimize downtime, and maintain a safer, more productive work environment for everybody.
The average desk height is 29 to 30 inches tall. For some, this could be too tall or too short. That's where your chair comes in. The first thing you want to do is adjust the height. When you do, make sure your elbows are bent to 90 degrees. So if a person's feet are not touching the floor, this could become an issue. So we're going to give her a footstool. If you don't have access to a footrest, we recommend using a ream of paper. Step 2 is adjust your monitor. The tip is to have the monitor close enough, about arm's length, so you're able to read without having to strain your eyes or to bend forward and adjust your posture. So what you want to do is raise the monitor up till the top of the screen is eye level. If your monitor is not adjustable in height, use your reams of paper. Much better. If you work from 2 monitors, consider how you use them. If you have a primary monitor, you want that directly in front of you. If you use both monitors equally, you want them lined up so you are in the middle of the 2. For a laptop, you want to use a kickstand to raise the screen up to the proper height. Then you can attach an external keyboard and mouse to it. Step number 3 is to mind your mouse and your keyboard. Where your hands end up is where your keyboard should be. Your mouse should end up right next to your keyboard. You want to move from your elbow instead of your shoulder to prevent overuse or strain or pain. The key is not.
Now that you've seen the right way to set up a workspace and lift safely, think about how this applies to your own job. Work, warehouse, office setting, if you're sitting in a chair all day, or if you're in a warehouse lifting all day long, turning, all these things matter about where you're at, and paying attention to them is very, very important. Even though if you don't feel the pain right now, the effects of poor ergonomics can build up over a long period of time and cause massive pain or even serious long-term injuries later in life. Ergonomics isn't just for office workers, it's for anybody that stands up, sits down, bends over for long periods of time. I feel like every day each of us should start our day by doing a quick self-assessment. Ask yourself, am I sitting in the right way with good posture? Am I lifting the right way? Is there anything I can do to adjust my environment to make my job just a little bit safer and a little bit more comfortable? Take charge of your health every day. Take charge of your safety by practicing these habits consistently, every day, day in and day out. Then it just becomes habit, it becomes, right away. If you see something unsafe or uncomfortable at work, speak up, say something to us. We'll do what we can to make the changes right away, because an unsafe environment is not okay in any way, shape, or form. So if you can, suggest some changes to us that are maybe long-term, not just short-term. Together we can make our workplace more comfortable and injury-free for everybody for long, long periods of time. Everyone should go home in the same way that they came in. Same shape, same form, same manner. Thank you for watching this training, Workplace Ergonomics. I enjoyed making the video for you. I hope this really helps. Stay alert, stay safe, and remember, small changes can make a big difference. Thanks, guys.